What's up, guys? My name is Josh Munoz. I'm a professional underwater photographer, freediving instructor, and avid spearfisherman. I want to go over my top 5 favorite items that I use in my spearfishing kit. Not to clickbait you, and I don't want to sit here and tell you, oh, stick around and the 5th one's going to really surprise you. No, stick around, because the 5th one will be the 5th one, and you're gonna have 5 new maybe items that you didn't really consider before to have in your kit. But stick around, because there will be a bonus item, because that's what we do on videos. I've been spearfishing for almost 8 years now, and just over time kind of come up with some of these items. Honestly, number 1's probably my favorite and the one that I would really recommend everyone get. Some of the other ones you can take for yourself, see if it would fit within your, your gear, maybe your budget even. But yeah, let's get into it. The first item that I want to talk about, and like I said, probably my favorite, is this very simple D-ring weight belt accessory clip. Get yourself one of these things. Specifically, I have added these little bungees attached to a tuna clip at the bottom. I want to say this piece is maybe 10 or 12 bucks. The tuna clips are like $1, maybe $2 each. And my local dive shop was able to string these up for me for free, which was very kind of them. These things are amazing though. Clip your flasher to this, clip your gun to this, I've clipped fish that I've shot to this, I've clipped chum to this. When you're reaching into your chum bag because you need to break up some chum, instead of just putting your spear gun right in between your legs and like holding it that way, clip your stuff off to the side of your body. With these, now you have both your hands free. This is super simple. It has honestly never gotten in the way of my diving. For sure, my number 1 favorite piece of gear. Second item on the list is investing in a good dive knife. Do not buy something that is not titanium, because any item that says that it's stainless steel is probably not stainless steel, and it is going to rust horribly on you after just 1 or maybe 2 sessions. This is a $15 dive knife, and it went to crap. This is, yeah, it's about a $100 dive knife. A bit more expensive, but these things will last you forever. These actual titanium dive knives. You could probably go weeks without even rinsing this thing, and it's not going to rust on you. Keep your dive knife just on your weight belt. I really try to stay away from the whole arm strap or like the leg strap. Put this on your belt. It's easy to grab. Again, like snag free. I've never been tangled up on this thing before. The clip-in design is nice. I'm never scared that it's gonna fall out or drop. But yeah, stay away from these cheap knives. Yes, this is, a 1/5 the price, almost a 1/10 the price. But these will just rust on you, and you end up buying 10 in a year, and you could have just bought 1 and had this thing forever. Having a nice sharp knife also is really going to help you kill your fish faster. And you don't want to be stabbing your fish with a nasty, rusty knife. My third item that I would recommend you keep in your bag, or preferably even on you. Some wetsuits have little pockets you can put stuff in. Waihana makes one for flashers. Like, I do like to put my flasher in there, or even sometimes my defog. Baby shampoo makes for some of the best and cheapest defog out there. This is a real popular bottle that you can find at different dive shops. This one might sound weird, but after you've been diving for a while, and especially if you are chumming, right? You've got the small bait fish that you're breaking up, trying to, you're dropping it down, you're trying to call in the bigger fish. Once you've been doing that for a while, your gloves, your hands get covered in this nasty oil from that nasty saba or whatever type of chum type of fish you're using, whatever type of bait fish you're using. Over hours of you diving, if you're staying out all day, you're trying to clear your mask, right? Maybe you spit in it, you take your nasty glove hand and you wipe the inside of your mask to try and get it to not be fogged up. Those nasty oils from that fish, they are going to get into the mask, and they are going to, without a doubt, cause your mask to fog up. Keep this stuff with you. You don't want to have a foggy mask while you're out spearfishing, or honestly even just like line diving, any type of diving, really, keep this with you, but spearfishing especially, and that's what we're talking about today. Keep a small bottle of defog with you on the boat so that you don't run into having to use your spit and wipe your nasty ass gloves full of dead smelling oily fish in the inside. Even if you've just shot a fish and you've grabbed it and you're like pulling your shaft out of it, you're dispatching the fish. If you don't have this, like the oils just from that moment, later when you touch your mask are going to be filled with that oil from the fish. Fourth thing on the list, and again, this really does apply to spearfishing, is the type of mask that you want to consider using. I really do like these masks that have a bit of a tint to them, right? You won't be able to see my eyes as easily. This even blocks out some of the sun while I'm diving. as opposed to these clear masks. Fish don't like eye contact. A lot of fish don't like eye contact. And trust me, if you wear a clear mask and your eyes are huge because you're diving down and it's the first time you've ever seen a wahoo and you're in blue water and all you're focusing on is wanting to kill that fish, again, your big old bug eyes are going to be freaking the fish out and they're not going to come in close. Wear a mask that hides your eyes. Most fish do not like that direct eye contact. Yes, now maybe you want to wear a GoPro while you dive, you want to be filming your stuff. Honestly, I would also recommend that you just wear the GoPro head strap over the top of everything and then your dive mask on top of, or, you know, underneath that. Now you can keep a tinted mask on along with getting all the action of your dive. The fifth and last thing that I recommend every diver, again, no matter if you are diving from shore or you're diving from a boat, to have in your dive kit is going to be flashers. Design your own at home or buy a kit online or from the dive shop. But flashers are going to be the biggest advantage to set you apart from other people to be calling in fish. This helps so much in the water. Flashers that you can hang, you know, onto your float while you're out, or again, even just throw flashers. These are super easy to make. Most fishing stores sell this sticky tape. Throw it on some PVC pipe, drill a little hole into it, make a little lanyard. You know, you can clip this on to your awesome little ring that you've now invested in, or most wetsuits, especially Waihana, they've got that sweet little pocket on your pants that you can stick flashers in. Invest in flashers, make some of your own, or like I said, purchase some. The guys over at Pleiades Flashers make truly the best flashers that money can buy. Look at this buzz bomb. Like, I get distracted staring at this thing. What do you think the fish are doing, okay? They're losing their minds over this. I've seen groupers just like sit and have a party inside of this flasher before. These things are awesome. You know, save yourself some time. Pick up at least one set of flashers. Hopefully you've made it this far. And like I said at the beginning, there was gonna be one bonus item because that's what we do. And the last item that I would recommend you have in your spearfishing kit is going to be a gun cover. A lot of brands, especially Waihana, they make these out of their excess wetsuit materials. Really simple. You can also make this yourself. Just cut off a pair of legs from your old wetsuit that I'm sure you have sitting around the house that you don't wear anymore. This goes over the top of the gun and it is just going to save your bands over time. Those days that you have, you know, an hour's ride out to the location, don't leave your gun with your new fresh bands sitting just baking in the sun, okay? That's just gonna deteriorate those bands, make them, you know, you're gonna have to just change those things out way sooner than normal. I like to even use this type of case, you know, covering when I'm out traveling, okay? You throw it in your travel bag on a flight, and this is just gonna protect the gun. You should always try and pad your gun whenever you're traveling. This is a great way to pad the very top of your gun. Okay, there you go. These are my top 5 items that I have no matter what diving I'm doing, whether it's from a boat, whether it's from shore, or wherever I'm around the world. I travel with all this stuff without a doubt. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, smash the like button, do all the things that everyone says. Mahalo, guys.